Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm come today with the review of The Polish Girl, aka The Last Sketch by Gosia Nealon. First, I would like to thank NetGalley, the publisher, Bookouture, for giving me an arc of this book in exchange of an honest review. All the opinions expressed here are my own. Nobody forced me to say any other things I'm going to say in this video. Now, this is an adult historical fiction, and I have to let you know something before I actually review it here. I had already read it, but with the different title. That's why I wanted to add that title, just in case you find it this other way somewhere, or you've read it and you're watching this video. Now, Wanda is 23 and she lives in Poland with her family during the Second World War, and we all know it was invaded by Nazi Germany. So this was happening, the occupation was taking place, and there's somebody that becomes her world that she deeply falls in love with, but she hates this person for being involved in something that really harmed her at some point. Now, because of harm being done to her family, she becomes part of the Polish resistance, transporting communications to and fro the resistance itself. This is an underground network that happens, of course, under the nose of the Nazis, but they suspect but know nothing about, and they're trying to find out like who's in it, what they're doing and stuff. We could say this is another World War II story that there's nothing special about it. There's a lot more to it than that. I thought it was really deep. I liked it not as much as The Nightingale, but it was relatively close. Characters were relatable and real. They're morally great because that's what we all are at the end of the day. Side characters were really well developed. So it's not like you develop the main characters and the side characters are just left there. But they're like also explained, also developed. They're not just left named and just making part of the main characters' lives, and that's it. No thought or feeling is left unexplained, which is something I also loved. That it goes deep into what happens to your mental health under a situation as such. And it brings you close to the characters. So close it's impossible not to feel with them. You have the whole range of humans, like from the best to the worst, and I loved the variety that is not only showing one thing and one type of personality, if it makes sense. However, there was a but I have about these, that is that I needed the other people that were that suffered throughout the war, also in concentration camps or not in concentration camps, but still suffered the war. Would have loved to have the gypsies there, LGBTQIA+, Black, people of color, anybody of color, anybody who suffered during the Second World War. I would like to have seen them portrayed over there, but you have to focus somewhere, right? The language I thought was really appropriate for the target audience, and it was mainly character driven. It even teaches you some words in other languages, and I absolutely loved that. Now, I could say this is love at first sight / enemies to lovers. I know, it sounds weird, right? There's a deep and beautiful romance, historical events, heroic plus evil characters, and of course there's suffering because it portrays a huge war. Now, I gave this book 4 stars just because I was missing the other people from the Second World War being mentioned or the suffering being recognized in here. But the book is beautiful and I highly recommend it. thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like down here, especially comment. That's the reason why this channel exists, so we can chat a bit. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications and subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. I'm sending you huge bear hugs and hope to see you soon back in my channel. Bye!